Ryan's Roses right now. Briana is on the phone on KISS. Briana, good morning in Hawthorne. So, I mentioned your email earlier. Let's just rehash this for a second. You found a pair of women's underwear in your bed, and recently you had friends staying there, a couple staying there to look at your dog, watch after your dog.
Yeah, so we took the whole family last month to Disney. We had never been to Disney World, and while we were gone, a couple we knew agreed to stay at our house and watch our dogs. They even slept in our bed so the dogs wouldn't be disturbed from the routine. And so the other day, I found a pair of women's underwear tucked between the mattress and the side rail.
So is it the couple, the dog-sitting couple?
Yeah. So, and I just
is it their underwear?
I'm assuming it was my friend Julia's underwear. Okay. And I called her thinking that would be no big deal. She said they were not hers. And when I asked my husband, he says he has no idea where they came from. They're probably Julia's, and she's just too embarrassed to say so.
All right. Well, that's interesting now. I could see either one of these as being... do you believe your husband would be having another woman in your bed? I mean, you got to tell us that.
Well, I thought I trusted my husband, but now it just seems really odd behavior because it wasn't like it was just under the pillows. It was like really dug deep, like it had been there for a while in the railings. And so
you were, you were at Disney with your husband when the dog sitter couple was there?
Yes. So
how would he pull this off?
Well, she's saying maybe it was there weeks before.
There weeks before. So it was dug deep in there. It wasn't just like on top. It wasn't like
just stuffed down in there.
Folded in the bed covers. Plus, they had changed the bedding, so it was just really stuck in the side rail there.
Oh,
the question is this the couple that stayed, or is your husband lying to you? I mean, I honestly think it sounds like this is the couple that are too embarrassed. Let's find out in a second. To the Ryan's Roses call right now. Briana married 14 years. She was away with her husband, and she had another couple stay in the house, sit their dog. Well, it turns out she finds a pair of underwear and the stuff down in the side rail of the bed, and it had been there for a while, seemingly. So she addressed it with her husband. Her husband said, well, it must have been the couple that was dog sitting. They're probably too embarrassed to tell you, so they're going to say it's not theirs, which is likely.
Maybe.
However, she thinks it could be her husband seeing somebody else weeks ago, and that was just there. So you believe your husband might be cheating on you?
I mean, I trusted him up until this point. It's just weird, and Julia wouldn't lie to me.
Let's get to the call. Briana, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
We're going to call him right now. Be very quiet. Let's see what we can find out, okay? We'll keep you quiet until we tell him he's on the air, and then we'll go from there. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Luke?
Yes.
Hi, Luke. My name is Nadine. I'm calling from the Fancy Flower. How you doing this morning?
Hi, Nadine. I'm okay.
Great. I wanted to call because we deliver in Hawthorne and surrounding areas, and we are doing a promotion. It's a free promotion. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like today. Just promoting our business and hopefully get the word out. I don't need any cash from you. They're absolutely free. Is this something you'd be interested in?
You're offering me a free dozen roses I can send to anyone?
Yes, we just need the name of the person you want to send them to and a note, and they can be off today by lunchtime.
And why do you do this again?
It's a promotion that we do, just trying to get the word out. We ask that if you're pleased with our arrangements, maybe you refer us to friends and family, leave a Yelp review, things like that.
All right. Well, what do you need from me?
The name of the person you want to send them to. We'll start with the note.
Let's just send them to my wife, Briana.
Great. And what would you like to put on the card?
Man, I don't know. It just seemed like a day you could use a dozen roses. It's a dozen roses, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's just do that. Keep it simple.
What was that again?
I said, yeah, just do that. It seemed like a day that you could use a dozen roses.
Oh, it seems like a day you can use a dozen roses. Got it.
Luke, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan. We have your wife on the line. I've got Sissy and Tanya here. Stay on the line with us, please. I want to explain what's going
Hold
on.
Hold on
So,
a sec.
Luke-
Let me step. I'm at a Starbucks. Hang on. Who's this?
My name is Ryan. Luke, more importantly, I have your wife, Briana, on the phone, and she's told us something that we're calling you about in question, and that is she found an intimate item stuffed in the side of your bed. I think you're aware of this, and she would like to know from where that came. Can you answer it?
I can tell you they're not mine, but I know you told me, and I've been thinking about this. We had some people house sit, and I'm not sure if I should say this on the radio, but what if Julia's husband is cheating on her? Because I'm not cheating. You're my wife. We got 4 kids.
What? I've
Wait,
asked
Luke, you're
Julia,
saying-
and she swears she's not hers.
Well, she wouldn't know.
But, Luke, you're saying, did the dog sitter's husband have another woman over when Julia, his wife, wasn't there while they were dog sitting for you while you two were away at Disney? Is that what you're saying?
We took our kids on vacation, okay? They were over here. They're not my panties. They're not my wife's panties. So think about it. I mean, they could have come
but
over in the
Luke-
middle of the day.
That sounds so convoluted and stupid. No.
Luke,
Now,
your
wait a
wife,
second.
your wife thinks
Go
your
ahead.
relationship is in a place where you are having an affair. Are you having an affair? Was this left over from another incident?
No, I'm having an affair with my wife. Now, wait a second. Julie's husband is cheating. That's convoluted and stupid. But the fact that I'm stupid seems to legit to you that you even call a radio station to tell them about it, honey?
It just seems so weird. I mean, there was like deep down in the side rails, and she said that she didn't do it.
Because maybe she doesn't know. Because she didn't do it.
Listen, I don't know either. Let's try to figure this out together. I don't appreciate that you trust Julia's husband more than you trust me. I'm your husband.
I think, Brianna, we've done what we can do to put you both on hold here. Well, let's talk about this. Call me 800-521-1037. What do you think? Where are the holes on this? We'll come back to it. It's Kiss FM. 2.7. It's Kiss. All right. Yeah, Jingle Ball, December 6th, Into a Dome, presented by Capital One. Your tickets are a few minutes away. Let's go back to Ryan's Roses. So follow me on this because I'm doing this from memory, but we have Briana and Luke on the phone, married 14 years. They took their kids on vacation to Disney. They had dog sitters. A couple stay with them at their house. They come back, and Briana finds a women's intimates stuffed in the side between the guardrail and the mattress.
Pair of chonies.
And she says to her husband, well, what's this all about? Did you have somebody over here weeks ago when we were home but I wasn't? He says, no, of course not. That's got to be the dog sitters, Julia, your friend. It's got to be her and her husband. They were in the bed, and they didn't want to tell you about it because it's embarrassing, which is likely. I mean, if you're dog sitting and you use their bed and you end up stuffing something down there and you don't want to tell them, you're like, that's not mine. I mean, that is likely. But she says it's one of her dear friends, and she'd never lie, especially about something like this, because obviously it would trigger her friend Briana here, Julia's friend Briana, to think her husband's cheating. So she would definitely be clear about that, which is a good point.
Yeah, and if it was my best friend, I would tell the truth too. I'd be like, okay, yes, those are mine. Sorry.
But doesn't Luke sound like he's telling the truth?
He does and he doesn't.
Not his
Here's the
situation?
thing with Luke. I want to believe him, but he really had that story very quickly to, like, right out the gate. You know? It just kind of, that worries me.
He's saying it's got to be Julia and her husband, or her husband, Julie's husband's having an affair with another woman, and he snuck her in while we were away. That seems to be way far.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where did that come from? Like, but it could be true.
But if you're Julia and you're good friends with Briana, you're not going to say they aren't mine because you're embarrassed, because that's going to lead Briana to think that her husband's cheating, which is where we are. I mean, it's just too much. A lot of talkbacks coming in saying it's gaslighting, plain and simple. That's what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Was it?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, he had that excuse very quickly for us.
Yes, he was smooth. He was not, there was nothing jarring about this. He didn't need to like, understand it.
Yeah. I don't know.
But also, aren't you calm when you're telling the truth?
Maybe. I mean, yeah, maybe he could have been more
That's why
defensive.
I thought I believed him, unless he's so calm. He has a fine line. Where's that line? Like, he's like so relaxed
like
that I
narcissist.
believe
Right,
him.
like
But is he
sociopath.
right up against the line of that? Yeah. But net, the relationship's already in a place where she thinks he could be cheating and having an affair. So we have a problem there anyway.
That's true. And then he
Nah.
brought that up. Like, how do you not believe me over them?
Oh, that's Ryan's Roses. Thanks for calling. We appreciate it. Thank you for listening to us. every single Monday. When?
7:40.
Thursday. When?
7:40.
What?
Ryan's Roses.
That's it.